Hi, welcome to my presentation on the IEP process. The importance of parent and student participation in the IEP process cannot be overstated. In fact, IDEA was drafted with the intention of full and meaningful partnerships with families. Parents are equal members of the IEP team, and the law requires that they participate in each step of the special education process. Prior to the age of 15, students should be included to the extent, but at the age of 15, students' participation in the IEP process is required. Under the IDEA, which is Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, schools are required to follow a set of steps to determine whether a child has a disability and therefore is eligible for special education. These steps are in place to ensure that no child falls through the cracks. The IDEA offers guidelines for identifying, referring, and evaluating children who may need special education services. The process includes 1. Identification and pre-referral, 2. Parental notification and consent for education referral. The evaluation process in an IEP involves several steps to determine a student's eligibility for special education services under the IDEA Act, which is Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. This process includes a comprehensive assessment of the student's strengths and weaknesses and educational needs, cognitive testing, academic achievement testing, social emotional functioning assessments, and adaptive behavior assessments are all standard components of an evaluation's battery of tests. Cognitive testing can help gauge the student's abstract reasoning, logical thinking, and problem-solving skills. On the other hand, academic achievement testing aims to evaluate a student's knowledge and skill level in various academic disciplines. Social emotional functioning and adaptive behavior exams assess a student's general mental health and propensity of appropriate social and behavioral interactions. The evaluation also involves classroom observations, which can shed light on the student's demeanor, interactions with classmates, and dedication to studying. Parents and teachers can shed light on the student's performance in various contexts and aid in pinpointing any problems that may exist during interviews. The Model Code of Ethics for Education, which is MCEE, serves as a guide for educators to ensure that the ethical practices during this process are being followed. The MCEE emphasizes principles such as responsibility to the profession, professional competence, and responsibility to students. These principles help educators maintain high standards and ethical conduct, ensuring that evaluations and conduct are fairly and accurately. The eligibility process for an IEP involves several steps guided by the MCEE. The first step being a student is referred for evaluation, which often happens by a teacher or parent due to the concerns about academic performance or behavior. Then the school conducts a comprehensive evaluation to determine if the student has a disability that has an effect on their learning. This includes assessments and observations. Then an IEP team, including parents, teachers, and specialists, review the evaluation results to decide if the student qualifies for special education services. The MCEE standards ensure that the process is ethical and fair and emphasizing the student's best interest. If the student is eligible, the team develops an IEP within 30 days. The IEP is then put into place and the child's success is reviewed a couple times a year to make adjustments if necessary. The Individuals with Disability Education Act, IDEA, the federal law governing special education ensures that every child receives an evaluation to determine whether they qualify for extra school support, and if they do, entitles them to an IEP designed just for them. The federal law also requires that an IEP contains minimum of set components that convey key information about your child and details about when and how the plan will be implemented, such as current skill level, annual goals, progress tracking, special education services, duration of services, participation in mainstream classrooms, testing adaptations, transition goals, and services. Effective ongoing communication between teachers, schools, parents, guardians is crucial for for supporting a student's development and achievement. Here are some key expectation and elements to consider, such as regular updates, communication, access to teachers, and collaboration approach, where parents and staff work together to support the student's academic achievement. Elements that help an IEP are parent-teacher conferences, where a teacher communicates with parents, progress reports, and report cards, which are forms that give information on the student's academic performance and behavior. Then there is a workshop which gives opportunities for parents, guardians to learn about educational strategies, child development, and ways to support their child's learning at home. Then there's feedback tools, which is areas that the parents are provided feedback and express concerns or suggestions. Studies suggest that parental involvement can lead to academic gains for students, higher grades and test scores, improved social skills and time on task, better attendance and participation, and decreased behavior problems in the classroom. Teachers play a crucial role in upholding the integrity in profession, especially during the individual education program and IEP process. Here are some key ethical responsibilities, such as being confidential about any information. Any information given about the student and family is kept confidential. As teachers, we are to provide information that is true and honest about the student's strengths and weaknesses. Teachers are students' biggest advocates since they spend so much time with them and see their areas of help. Teachers must show respect and be sensitive towards families' feelings. Also, as a teacher, we need to collaborate with other staff members as well as parents about students' academic success. Also, knowledge about the law and best academic practices need to be held by the teacher, so the student and family have the knowledge in their corner. As teachers, we need to make sure that all students have the access to all materials to ensure that they have the best resources for academic success. Following the code of ethics during an IEP meeting is crucial to ensure that the needs and rights of students with exceptionalities are respected and met.